I could quit anytime I want. It's I just don't want to quit.
If you could quit, you would have quit by now. That's me being real with you. So you can't. Let's figure out why. You've probably said you've tried everything too. Whether it's talking to yourself in the mirror,
I am in control. I can do it.
or searching on Google, or you've tried willpower.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Here's two more lies addicts say to themselves before we solve this problem. The first one, of course, just one more time. The second, you deserve it. So we've looked at the challenges, the lies, and the fails. What do we do now? Well, we must solve it. First of all, when it comes to solving this, what's your experience with failing? How much times have you failed? How much times have you followed through on what you said you were going to do? How much lies have you said to yourself? Well, many times, I guess, and you're not the only one, because I was a porn addict, a gambling addict, and a drug addict. I lied, I cheated, I stole. I was a menace, a disaster.
Now look at this.
50 to 60% of alcoholics relapse within a year. 50 to 75% of gambling addicts relapse within 1 year. 70 to 80% of smokers use again within 1 year. And 85% of people relapse off drug addiction in 1 year.
This is a bonus around porn. Questions yes or no. Have you watched porn? And have you watched it in the last 6 months? The answers to these questions was 97 have watched it in their life, 94 in the last 6 months.
We're not alone, but we must recognize that when you say you'll stop, the likelihood is you're not going to stop. You're likely to fail again and again, like I did. But I like to think of addiction as the number one life hack for teaching you of how to fail forward.
What?
If you start your recovery journey, you fail, and could keep on failing, yes, you failed. But if you're used every day and now you're using once every 2 days, this is good progress. Now let's just keep going. Getting up after you fail is the most important thing you can do. Look at Tyson Fury get up. Inspiring.
He's up. Can you continue? Wow, he got up. You want to go? Walk over there and come back to me. Incredible turn of events.
A second key to why we fail is habits and routines. Did you know that 95% of New Year's resolutions fail after 2 weeks? Why? Because they brought themselves into the new year. Well, how do we create good habits and good routines? Let's first of all start small. If you're addicted to alcohol, for example, it's probably a good idea to change your fridge that looks like a bar.
What will I have today?
Or if you're a gambling addict, probably a good idea to delete those apps off your phone. Or hanging around with the same friends that have been doing drugs the whole time and you continue doing drugs because you're still with the friends that keep doing drugs, then yeah. Now let me ask you this question. Do you see life without addiction? Most people say it's boring, mundane, it's crap. That is a paradox, because if life sober is mundane, then your addiction becomes tolerable. Getting support will be my last piece of advice. I've worked with dozens and dozens of people with addiction, and I can confidently say when most people take their addictions when they feel down, meaning that people use gambling, drugs, nicotine, porn just to escape a feeling. People would rather be in an unsafe, known emotion than a safe, unknown emotion. Dr. Gabor Mate, who's an expert in addiction, says addiction is always linked to trauma. And what he means, it doesn't have to be this biggest traumatic event of all time. It could be a smaller argument with a partner. It could be a car breaking down. These type of things is why we feel bad, so therefore I want to escape. Usual emotions like boredom, frustration, or fear will cause people to take their addiction. If you want support with your addiction, I have been a previous addict and helped many addicts. There's literally a free link below for a free call with me. And in all seriousness, addiction is really hard. The likelihood of you failing again is massive. I relapsed on my recovery journey, but I was conscious about my next steps and I really wanted to get out of it. And regardless of what addiction you have, drugs, methamphetamines, medication, gambling, porn, or any other various addictions, alcohol, they're very much the same in treating it. You have real reasons to be doing it. They don't make sense when they get spoken out loud, but that's how we change. Because when we see that as causing us pain, we can then stop relying on this thing to solve it. And now you'll be able to create healthier ways of coping with that. I really wish you a great recovery journey. Please reach out if you need a hand. And if you like this video, please hit the like, comment, and why not subscribe while you're there. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.